Well, we got to get somewhere on this Ford F100. So I'm going to pop this cab off. We'll put it on the roller. Let's get it over here on the lift. Trying to make a little bit of room in my mess here. And put the dollies on it, swing it around. We want to get the cab off, put the cab on some rollers so we can roll it around the shop. Then I want to get this engine steam cleaned, and we'll blow it and get it a little cleaner before I disassemble it. And then just make some progress on her. And then got to get those doors broke down, that kind of deal. And then we'll start working on some of the rust holes and things in this fender. That's actually the only rust spot in this entire truck. So let's get her moved over, put on the lift, see how well this body comes off. I've already got the transmission stick shoved out of it, or pulled out of it. And in the dash, not a crack on that dash pad. The fabric on these visors, I find it crazy, but let's see what happens. We got her in the lift position. Gotta love those little dollies. You throw them third wheels on it, you can roll it around and maneuver it through the shop. It's funny that a standard cab truck is so small that the lift is going to have a heck of a time trying to get her up. Let's see where we're at. Make sure we're not touching anything. Make sure everything's good on the bottom side. Yeah, trip overboard. Yeah, supportive. Cab's going up. All right, let's get her in the air. All right, well, that's up off the frame. I'm gonna push that frame back, lower it down on some dollies so I can roll the cab and get it out of the way. I'm gonna spin the frame around, put it on the lift so that I can pack a trailer underneath the box and haul the trailer out and have it on a trailer. And then we'll spend some time doing some steamy cleaning. All right, we got her spun around. So now we'll lift the box off the bed. Got the cab on little rollers so we can roll it around. And I can put it on the other side of the shop over there. See this up. Oh, let's check this out. So the little toolbox. It's not even rusted in the toolbox. The original jack is in here. This thing was, it's very, very solid, very straight, very great condition for what it was. This is going to make a really cool truck. Like I said before, I think it would have been cooler leaving it alone and just cleaning, maybe just pulled the engine out and did kind of an on-frame restoration type of thing to it, but we're not there now. So we'll get this up. Well, I think now is the goodest time of any to kind of talk about a little car hide I found today. I run a service truck and I drive around all the time, and I drive all over Montana, and anytime I see cars off of the fields or stuff that way, or if I'm looking on Facebook or whatever, but met a guy that's got a bunch of old things today, and I went out there and he has everything there for sale. I'm not going to disclose anything for his privacy and whatever that way, but here's the video. It's really crazy. Tell me what you think. There's a couple cars in there I'd like to make an option on. I personally have a 39 Plymouth in the backfield that I started working on early 2000, so almost 24, 25 years ago. And those parts from that car, when I started working on it, shortly after that is when I found the Cuda in the field, or the Barracuda. And so the motor and a bunch of things that I was building for that car went into the Barracuda, and that Plymouth got stuffed way back in the field, and it's kind of like, in a few years project. And so we had some cars I was looking at for some parts, but that's where this is right here. Tell me what you think of it, and yeah, enjoy the little video. Or the pan over here, and Look at that guy. How many cars do you think you have out here? Old Dodge Power Wagon. 30. What year? 46? Thought after 42 the front was slightly different, but it goes how ignorant I am on it. Good transmission?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just got flushed. Is that a Star? It is a Star.
Yeah, that's a
No, the Dodge Brothers. Yeah.
Dodge Brothers Roadster.
Got the keys for this one? Will that fire up?
Motor turns.
Motor turn.
Yep. Yeah, they started making a pickup truck out of it with a cold chisel.
Gotta look at this here Studi.
That one I might be keeping. And the GMC.
Really cool. Funny part is that GMC is a really cool truck, but right now, for everything you have in here, that looks like a brand new truck compared to some of this stuff. Just needs to be rebuilt.
Yep.
Good rings, just.
Yep. Good rings. Good cord.
Can I sit down and sharpen my knife real quick? Oh, you got 3 in here. I think Mother Nature is trying to take over some of these.
Yep.
Oh, what do we got stinking back here?
This is a 29 or 30 Chevrolet Coupe.
Ha! Chevy, yep. Little Chevy Coupe right there. It's cool looking front end.
Next to it is a Dodge Brothers touring car.
Oh, a Dodge Brothers car right there.
25. Part of
Oh
a
my
Chevy
goodness.
Coupe, part of a Nash.
Some doors and fenders back in there. Oh.
Yeah, once the wood goes and the sheet metal falls off.
When we start having our winters and things that just...
Yep.
It's hurting my soul on some of this. That Biscayne. That's
68.
buffs out. And that's the Kaiser. That's it.
It's 49 or 50. There's a couple like it.
One little rust spot.
A couple for sale like that in Helen.
But just needs a blanket on the seat and drive it home.
Yep.
I really like these 300 Chryslers. 2-door and a 4-door.
And a 4-door hardtop. They all ran. We drove in.
What's this guy?
This is a Pontiac.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Straight 8.
I love old irons, hood ornaments, and decoration. There were just even like the little grooves and the door handles and things. Just the, the technique. Is that a TV?
Yes.
I had. Watch the football game.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a mouse or two got in here.
Yep. Yeah, if you have a broken window or anything like that, boy, the critters just have a field day.
Oh, I think I see another hood ornament I gotta see. Look at that one.
Like that Dodge truck over here.
Yep. Nice little front clip for it.
Same nose. Extra front axle for one.
I was gonna say, Got extra motor.
Yep. Extra,
We can make something into a boat. There's another truck back here. Did I not see these?
46. 3/4 ton. But I think it's got a little bit later box on it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the box definitely isn't the same as the truck. They even modified the running board down here to flare it to the box. It's kind of the ingenuity of...
Yeah.
What is our 4-door behind there?
Yeah, Hudson.
Hudson.
Commodore.
That is a Hudson. I said I drive around in here, out in these areas all the time. I'm always looking over my shoulder trying to see old iron, and I've never known any of this was here. I really like this Dodge Wayfarer. Just because it has a cool hood ornament. The hood ornament makes a rig. I buy the hood ornament, we just throw the car in with it, and I make it work. It's got a piece of a cherry picker in there.
That's actually an old Navy bomb hoist.
A Navy bomb hoist. Always need one of those in your back seat. You never know when it comes in handy. Little elbow grease, put that bumper right back in shape. Another awesome hood ornament. I just want all your hood ornaments. Good old Plymouth. Got our sailboat. 40 Plymouth? 40. Oh, and then we have the Swan hood ornament over here even. Look at that grill. Hudson next to it. Hornet. Super Hornet.
So that was the twin carburetor. Twin carbureted dual canister. That was their hybrid one. It was the biggest 6.
Oh, look at it. Like the intakes in here too.
5.6 liter.
5.6 liter 6 twin carburetor 6-cylinder. You know, people are like, oh, if it's 4 doors, I don't care. It's still a cool body style. 4 doors is awesome.
Yep.
You can build a really cool car, and you know what? Take your kids and family somewhere.
Yep.
The whole online and everyone that like craps on 4-door cars, even that one, there's great body lines through that rear door and rear shape. The back window has great shape. That's a great looking car, and it's a 4-door.
That's half of the Pontiac 389.
Oh yeah?
It's what they call a Trophy 4. The transaxle's in the back under the trunk.
It's a sedan Plymouth there? No.
No, it's a Buick Special.
Buick.
38. Straight.
You know, back in the day of some of these, because there were so many door-to-door salesmen and different things, some of these had, when this way the trunk and it comes out so much, they'd open up, and there was even like a drawer that would go in and they could slide out for all their like stuffs.
Yeah, their wares.
And we got another one.
Oh, the grill on that one is about
Huh. And then your neighbor is all the tractors.
all the tractors.
I could probably spend 20 minutes videoing all the tractors. All international tractors. See if I could just...
He loved his IH products.
Sad part is Them Ford and Deere tractor people, boy, they get worked up.
Chevy Fleet Line, 250.
You know, just even like that very simple, sleek little bullet up on top.
Yep.
Even has all the hubcaps. Not even like the. Is it missing one?
Yeah. That's what I've
The
got.
the white pinstripe steel wheel. Probably just needs a little bit of air in the tires.
Yeah. Motor turns.
Well, I think that's enough of wandering and video. Oh my goodness.
Chevrolet truck.
I say that, then I turn around and I see other cool things. Well, that's a Chrysler too. Last licensed in 79.
Drove it in. And that's an 1950 Rocket 88 Oldsmobile.
This one's missing a little bit of metal in this spot right about here.
Right about there.
Right about there.
Right below the torch point.
Yeah. It's got a Bluetooth front end on it. It'll connect to something else at some point. What's funny too is some of these tires actually are holding air.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yep.
oh, I didn't even notice it had the wood wheel on the back of this one. Oh, and on the front. Where do you take those, get them balanced?
Anywhere where they got a high-speed balancer will work.
High speed, here you.
You don't want that dirt to fly off as it's spinning up.
Or the friction balancing.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a Willys back in there. Oh, cool. I need to go back to look at that other one. It's just the iron in here. Fenders and doors and fenders back in there. There's a little leak in this roof right in this region right there. That spot. But racing stripes. Yeah. That is so cute. So the 39 Plymouth that we were talking about has very unique hinges. They're like a 1-year hinge. They're almost identical to that, only they're like this long. Those are like itty bitty baby 39 Plymouth hinges. Poor Hudson sitting here. Someone was baking a potato in the back seat.
Yep.
There's that Ford 3/4 ton.
That's a 31.
So you're throwing everything but the kitchen sink in?
Yep.
There's trans tunnels on top of trans tunnels. More of them. Doors. Through the bushes. More. Wow. I'm actually more in awe of just the amount. All right, frames out. We'll be able to lower this down. Now I need to release the brace. Bring a trailer in here and drop that down. We got the frame outside. That was a pretty crazy video though, right? Just the amount of vehicles that are there. It's really kind of cool. Kind of crazy. He and his dad collected cars and just brought them in. He constantly was like, that one will run, that one, the motor turns over in that one will clean up. So, you know, like I told him, anything I'm going to be wanting is, we're going to be stripping it pretty far. So yeah, there's a lot that needs to be done that on all those vehicles to make them any kind of cool or restored or whatever. That way it's going to take a lot of money and a lot of time, but I thought it was really kind of neat. I hope people liked it. I'm gonna sit out here for a few hours in the dark and I'm gonna steam clean off these oily mess that we got up here and go home, go inside and wash up and go to bed, and maybe it'll be dry and clean by the morning. Oh, have a great one. Well, after a strong hour and a half to 2 hours. Some of this stuff is like concrete of grease, and it does not want to come off. Even the intake still has a lot on it. I need to blow it off and clean more. But I was 200-degree water through a decent run. I am covered. I would almost be tempted to take a selfie on how horrible I look, but I'm going to throw a bunch of detergent on this so it can sit, and I'll probably pull it out tomorrow and do one more cleaning on it. But this will make it a lot easier for blowing the frame. We're going to be putting a new suspension and things on. Customer still isn't sure what we're doing for a heart, so that motor might be getting rebuilt, or there's talk of a Coyote. So there's even talk of a Sin of an LS. So we'll see which way we want to go.